What's up guys, welcome back to part 5 for this tutorial on how to build this traditional suburban house. Here in this one we're going to be continuing on with the rest of the interior layout, so we just have the second floor and the attic space. I gathered up all the blocks we're going to be using, so I have some dark oak planks, spruce planks, stripped dark oak logs, stripped spruce logs, stripped spruce wood, green terracotta, then the light gray concrete, cyan concrete, light blue concrete, the white concrete, and the gray concrete. Then we have the smooth quartz blocks, the quartz pillar, quartz bricks, and chiseled quartz blocks. Then some deep slate tiles, deep slate bricks, sea lanterns, some dark oak stairs, slabs, and trapdoors, and some anvils. Let's go ahead and start with the green terracotta. I'm just going to flip around over to this side. So right here, I'm just going to have 2 more like that. We're going to leave this corner space empty. We're going to be skipping over this space. And starting right here, we're going to have another 3. Now, on top of all of this, we're going to go ahead and have another layer. So just right where we placed all those blocks, I'm going to go ahead and bring this straight across all the way to the corner. And then over here, I'm going to go ahead and carry this on 1 block further than where we left off the top of the staircase. Now let's continue marking out where the walls are going to end up being brought up. So I'm just going to place another green terracotta block here. I'm going to skip over 2. And then just continue on all the way to the corner here. I'll go right here at this space, bring this straight across all the way to the other side. Then we're going to go back out, have another 2 spaces here. And now I'm going to bring this out until we're lined up with the corner of the green terracotta over there. So just bring this straight out until we are lined up right here. And now, over at this side, I'm going to have 1 space. We're going to be skipping over 2 here for the doorway. And then we're going to fill in another 2 here. Let's go through now and just start filling in all the floors. So, right here we're going to have the doorway. So I'm just going to grab the stripped dark oak logs. And have 2 right here. Over at this space, we're going to be doing the same thing here at this layer. And then I'm going to have another set right behind it. So now, for this bedroom space, I'm just going to be using the dark oak planks. So just right here at this same layer, we'll go ahead and fill all of this in. Now over here at this space, I'm just going to go ahead and use the quartz bricks. And I'll just swap out the light gray concrete for now. So with the quartz bricks, I'm just going to go through. Maybe just fill in these 2 spaces here. We don't really have to worry about that corner. And then just go all along the outer edge here. Like that. We won't worry about this corner either. So now all the remaining space throughout the middle will fill in. So now we have our bathroom floors and our bedroom floors. Now we'll go ahead and continue bringing up the rest of the walls for the bedroom space and around the staircase. So I'm going to be using the smooth quartz blocks for the first layer, and the chiseled quartz blocks for the second layer, and we will also be needing this green terracotta. So just right on top of where we already marked out all that green terracotta, I'm going to be having a layer of the smooth quartz blocks. So just everywhere that you see the green terracotta right now, we'll go ahead and just add a layer right on top of it. So like this. Now on top of that, I'm going to have a layer of the chiseled quartz blocks. And make sure when you come over to that window there, you don't want to cover that up. Just make sure to leave the space where that glass is. So just like that, we left the opening for the window. And we have that extra layer of the chiseled quartz now. Now on top of that, we're going to be switching back to the green terracotta, and I'm going to have 4 layers on top of all that chiseled quartz. And when you come up to this window, make sure to get the extra space right above it. Alright, so now I have all of the walls brought up here for this bedroom space. Let's go ahead and do this door frame here. So I'm going to be using the dark oak stairs and the trapdoors. So with the dark oak trapdoors, I'm just going to have 3 going up on each side. With the dark oak stairs upside down right above that. And then we'll have the extra layers of the green terracotta right on top of it. So now we have our doorway here leading into this bedroom space. We'll head on over here into the bathroom space next. So in here, I'm going to be doing the quartz pillar. So I'll just swap out the smooth quartz blocks. And then the light blue concrete. We'll also be needing the quartz bricks. So with the quartz pillar, I'll just look over here at this side. I'm going to have 2 layers just going straight up like that. Go ahead and carry this on. Make sure to just have the 1 space where the window is, and then carry on with the 2 again. Do the same right here. And we're going to be sure to bring this over until we just have 3 more spaces remaining right here. So over on this side, we're just going to have 2 stacked up right here. And now on top of that, I'm going to go ahead and do 4 layers of the light blue concrete. You should see that it matches up to the same layer as the bedroom walls. So we have this side all done. Now over here is where the bathtub space is going to be. So I'm going to be using the quartz bricks, and this is going to act as a tile for the walls. So just all the remaining space that you see, you could go through and fill in. So we have that side done. Go ahead and flip around and do the same over here. And then this back wall as well. Alright. Let's go ahead and do our door frame. So back to the dark oak trapdoors. You can see this doorway is going to be double thick. So we'll go ahead and do both sides like this. Bring it up by 3 layers like that. Flip on over to this side. Do the same thing. And then we'll have the dark oak stairs upside down on each side like that. Over here on the bedroom side, we have the extra layers of green terracotta. On the bathroom side, we have the remaining light blue concrete. So now we have our floors and walls all marked out for this bedroom and this bathroom. We'll do the ceilings towards the end. We'll go ahead and just carry on over to, how about this hallway space and a bathroom that we're going to have here. So let's go ahead and do this hallway space. So I'm going to start with the smooth quartz blocks, then the chiseled quartz blocks, and the green terracotta. So I'm just going to look right here at the edge of where we left off this wall. At that smooth quartz block layer, I'll have just another block going out here, the chiseled quartz on top of it, and another 4 layers of the green terracotta. Now we're going to be skipping over 2 spaces for a doorway. So what I'm going to do is just place 2 like this for now, so that we can then place our smooth quartz block here. Go ahead and remove that, so now we have our opening. We'll have the chiseled quartz on top of that, and the other 4 layers of the green terracotta. Go ahead and have another layer right here behind this, until we meet up here up against this wall. So the smooth quartz block, the chiseled, and the green terracotta. Now, we're going to go ahead and bring this out by another 2. Out in that direction like that. We're going to be left with 2 spaces here for the doorway, which will be leading into this bathroom. So, we'll have the other 2 of the chiseled quartz. And then the 4 layers of the green terracotta. Now, let's go through and how about we do the floors right here. So I'm going to be using the dark oak planks again, and we'll also need these stripped dark oak logs. So go ahead and have the 2 logs going across right here for this opening, just like that. We'll do the same right here. There we go. All the other space remaining here will fill in with the dark oak planks. So now we have our floors filled in here for the hallway. Now both of these doorways are going to be doubled up. So let's just be sure to add that extra layer of these stripped dark oak logs right behind that first set. So we have it doubled up here. Gonna also do it right here. And now let's head on back through into this space, and we'll finish up where this bathroom is gonna be. So in here, I'm gonna be using the cyan concrete, the deep slate bricks, and the deep slate tiles. So let's go ahead and flip around to this side, and we're gonna start with the cyan concrete. And I'm gonna place 2 spaces here at the right, another 2 right behind that, and then I'm going to go ahead and extend this towards the back until we just have 3 spaces remaining. So just right here, go ahead and bring this towards the back until we have 3 spaces remaining. And then right here, I'm just going to be using the deep slate tiles. So that's going to act as the tile for the bathtub space. I'll just go straight across this back wall, continue filling the rest of it in here. And then do another 2 spaces here at this right side. I'm going to also just go through right here at the top and fill in the remaining space. And now you can switch back to the cyan concrete, go right around the window here, and then carry on to the right. And then we just have this remaining space here. Make sure to also do this space at the right. Now let's go through and fill in the floors. So I'm just going to be using the deep slate bricks, and just everywhere that you see that empty space, we'll go ahead and fill in. So it is looking like this. Now how about we go through and do our ceilings here as well. So I'm just going to be using the dark oak stairs. And really all I'm going to be doing is just starting right here at this layer. We're going to be just kind of like covering up all of these other blocks. So I'll start right here, bring over 4 like this, go on over to this side, do the extra 3 remaining. I'm going to go up with the next layer and do this again, except right here down the middle, we are going to be filling in that space. So we're just going to be going straight across all the way over to right here. And this is actually going to shape out the door frame as well. So bring it all the way into the hallway walls. So over at this other side, we'll do the same thing. We'll just bring this straight across all the way along till right here. And then right here below it, we have this other layer going straight across again. Back on over here to this side. At the space remaining, I'm going to be sure to have some smooth quartz blocks, just like that. So we have the bathroom space looking like this. Now back over here, we just have to do our dark oak trapdoors, just to kind of clean up this door frame space. So we have that side and this side. So now we have this bathroom space all done and ready to be furnished. Let's carry on back out. Let's make sure to also get this extra space with the green terracotta right above the doorway. And now let's head on over here to this space next. So here for this space, we'll go through and fill in the floors first. So I have the dark oak planks. I'll just look right here at this right side of the doorway space. I'll fill in 2 spaces here. Bring this straight across all the way to this corner. And we'll go ahead and just continue bringing this all the way around. So all the way up until that corner. Fill in this space straight across here. And then back on over to the other side of the doorway right here. So we just have that outer layer all shaped out. So now let's look right here at this window. You can see we have the space where the white concrete is, and then this space here, and this space. So right here, lined up at this space, we'll go ahead and bring a strip of the dark oak plank straight across like that. I'm going to go ahead and do another layer to the right of it. And then we'll go ahead and add an additional layer right here. Here at this back side. And over here at this side. All the remaining space here in the middle, I'm actually just going to have some spruce planks instead. And then over here for this side, we're just going to continue with the rest of the dark oak planks. And now, we're going to start going through and marking out where the walls are going to be. So let's go ahead and switch to these stripped spruce logs. And I'll just start right here at the right side of the doorway again. And we're going to have 2 layers just going straight up and down. This will just be all along the outer edge. When we come up to the windows, we're going to be switching to the stripped spruce wood. We're just going to have 1 layer down here. And then back to the logs, just 2 straight up and down like that. Same here for this window, we'll have this space here. And then we have the wood blocks. And then we'll go ahead and carry on with the stripped spruce logs, just bring this straight across all the way to the back. So right there. Go ahead and do the same here for this wall. There we go. And then all the way to the other side of the doorway. And now, when we look over here, we're going to make sure to line up at this third set of logs. So we have the first, the second, and the third right here. I'm going to be filling in 2 spaces here at the left. We're going to skip over 2 spaces. And then have the rest of the 4 spaces here going straight across. We are going to be replacing these 2 blocks here with the stripped dark oak logs. So right here is just going to be a little office space, or it could be a small bedroom, it'll be up to you. So we just have that little divider there now. And then we are going to be having the staircase going up to the attic right here. Let's switch to the light gray concrete. So on top of this wall that divides the 2 rooms, I'm going to have 4 layers of the light gray concrete going up. Do the same on this side. And then just continue going all along this side. So we have it all filled in right here for this space. Over here on this side, I'm going to be using the green terracotta again. So just on top of all the logs over here, we'll have the 4 layers of the green terracotta. Let's go ahead and do our door frame. So we'll have the dark oak trapdoors going up, 3 layers on each side, with the 2 dark oak stairs at the top. And right here we'll just have the extra layers of the light gray concrete. Let's go ahead and do our doubled up door frame right here. So the trap doors on each side again, going up by 3. The dark oak stairs upside down here at the top. At this side we'll have the light gray concrete. And over here we'll have the green terracotta. So now we have our door frame all shaped out right here, looking good. So now, how about we go ahead and mark out where the staircase leading up to the attic is going to be. And then we'll start going through and filling in all of our ceilings here for the 2nd floor. So for the staircase, we'll be switching back to the dark oak stairs. I'm going to leave one space remaining here away from this doorway. So here at this space, I'm going to have 2 dark oak stairs going out like that, and a third one curving here. So that's going to be the first layer. Now everywhere else is just going to be the 2 spaces wide, and it's going to be another 6 in height going just straight up in this direction. So we have the first layer right here, another layer here. So now we have 3, we're just going to have another 4. So what I'm going to do is remove these 3 layers of this light gray concrete. So we have 3 layers going up. This will be the 4th layer, the 5th layer here, the 6th layer, and then a 7th layer right here. So going just straight up like this. Now, right behind the 7th layer, we're going to have 4 blocks of the dark oak planks. And then we're going to be looking to the right side, and we're going to have 1 more layer of the stairs going up in this direction. Just 1 more step up higher like that. So this is what the staircase leading up to the attic is going to be looking like. Now let's do the railing space here at the left. So you can switch back to the stripped spruce logs. Gonna have 2 spaces here. Another one going up at the back. And right here will just be the wood block all covered up like that. Right here on top of this log, we're going to have a space of light gray concrete. And now on top of this, we'll have the anvils for the actual railing. Now, let's go underneath the staircase and start cleaning up a little bit of this space. So make sure you have the dark oak stairs again. Now just start right here. I'm going to have 3 upside down going out like that. Up at the next layer, do it again. And then 1 more time right here. Now let's switch to the light gray concrete. Gonna fill in this corner space here. Just like that. And now let's switch back to the dark oak stairs. I'm going to carry on just all the way along the outer edge, and this is going to be the crown molding here for this space, so you can just connect right into that final layer of the stairs. Just wrap this all the way around. And then just bring it right back out, right here, so you can see how it all curves together. And now let's just carry on with the rest of the ceilings in here. So you can switch back to the dark oak planks. You could just see here at this layer, we're just going to continue filling in all the rest of the space with the dark oak planks. So it's looking like this for the ceiling space in here. And now I am going to have 2 beams just to add a little bit more to the ceiling in here. So I'm just going to be using these stripped spruce logs. I'm going to go ahead and remove this stair here. Just have the logs going straight across. Go ahead and remove this stair and just finish it off right there. So we have the first beam going across like that. Going to do the same thing over here at this side. So remove this stair. Bring this straight across. We're going to be removing this stair right here. Fill that in. And right here, you can see how this stair uncurved. We just want to make sure to replace it so that it curves like that. It looks like it flows together right here. So that is all I'm going to be doing here for this space, and once again, I'm just going to be making this an office. So, I'm going to leave it at that for now. So let's just start right here in this space. So I have the dark oak stairs. I'll just look over here at this corner first. And we're just going to be doing the same crown molding design that we did in that room. So I'll bring this over by 5. And then right here, I'm going to curve it out by 3. And then we'll go ahead and just bring this right in to that wall there. So we just have a big enough opening here to go up and down where the staircase is going to be. So now let's just go ahead and just continue wrapping this all the way around. So we have it all marked out here. We're going to be going on the other side and just adding another set of upside down dark oak stairs right here. And now all the remaining space right in the middle will be some gray concrete. Just up at the next layer, all within the edge of those stairs, we'll fill in with this gray concrete. So now we have the ceiling space all filled in here. Let's go ahead and carry on into, how about this hallway space next? So once again, we're going to be using the dark oak stairs. And what I'm going to be doing here is just filling in this side. We're going to bring it straight across the opening for the staircase here. And we'll just go ahead and connect all of this together like that. I'll go right behind it over here at this side. And now everywhere else, right here will be the gray concrete again. And I'm going to be doing the same thing here where the staircase space is. So just everywhere else where you see is open will be filled in with the gray concrete. So we have the hallway space filled in and the staircase space. You can see it is a little bit dark here. How about we go ahead and do our light? So I'll grab the sea lantern. And I'll just have, how about 2 spaces right here? Go ahead and fill that in. And I'm just going to cover it up with some dark oak trapdoors like that. So that added a nice light source here. And now let's head on into the bedroom space. We'll go back to the dark oak stairs again. Just go all along the outer edge with the crown molding. So just wrapped around all like that. All the other space throughout the middle will be the gray concrete again. So we have all that filled in for now. We'll head on into the bathroom space. And in here, I'll go ahead and do the dark oak stairs once again. And then throughout the middle, I'm going to be using some white concrete here instead. There we go. Alright, and now there is a little bit more I want to do here for the bedroom ceiling. So let's be sure to grab the stripped spruce log again. And I'm going to have a beam going across. So how about we leave 3 spaces here. So at this space, I'll remove this stair. Have the log going straight across. Go ahead and remove this stair as well. So just like that. And I am going to be sure to have a dark oak slab right below each side. And then I'm going to have a set of slabs going across right here. But first, let's be sure to add a couple sea lanterns as a nice light source. So just right across here, I'm going to have some dark oak slabs. And then I'll have another set going right here. So how about we have another sea lantern here. Another one over here. And some more slabs going straight across like that. So, gonna go ahead and leave it at that here for the bedroom space. How about we add a couple sea lanterns right here. I'm gonna cover that up with some slabs as well. Could add another set right here just to even it out. And then for this hallway space, we could use a little bit of light. So we'll add a couple more sea lanterns here, cover that up with the slabs again. When it comes to this space, the light will just be added when we do the furnishings. And then here for this room, how about we go ahead and do a sea lantern right here. We'll have some slabs going across like that. And we could go ahead, maybe we could have another set of slabs going across here. So let's have another sea lantern. And some slabs going in the other direction. And then in here, how about we do a sea lantern right here, another one in the middle, one more over here, and we could then, how about just do some dark oak trapdoors across here. There we go. So now the second floor is all laid out, looking good. Now we just have the final space up here in the attic. So let's go ahead and carry on to all of this here next. So let's look here at the staircase space first. I'm going to switch to the light gray concrete. Look right here at this corner. And I'll bring this across right here. So we just have 5 spaces of light gray concrete. We just left it off at the edge of the stairs here. Now I'm going to have another layer right on top of this. So just matched up to the same height as the stairs. Right here, I'm going to have another 2 upside down dark oak stairs. At the next layer up, just following right along that first layer. Right on top of this, I'm going to have these 2 spaces of light gray concrete. We're going to have another 2 stacked up right here at this right side. And then we'll go ahead and carry on to the top of the staircase at this side. So just go ahead and bring up the 2 layers. So now you can see we're just wrapping all around the staircase space here. Let's go ahead and make sure to clean up this extra green terracotta here. So just replace this with the light gray concrete, so now that looks really good here. So we have this space filled in around the staircase so far. Let's continue with the light gray concrete. We're going to go ahead and bring this over by another 3 here. And then another 3 until you line up at the other side of the staircase here. So it's just wrapping all around here. You can see we do have this sea lantern right here. If you want to still be able to have this extra light source here for the staircase space, what you could do is just cover up these 4 spaces here with some gray carpet. That's usually what I do in most of my builds. So actually I am going to be sure to do that, because I think it'll be nice to have that extra light source there. So I'm just going to grab some gray carpet and just have it right here where these 4 spaces are. Now, on top of all this light gray concrete that we just placed, I'm going to switch to these stripped spruce logs and just have 2 layers going straight up and down, wrapping all the way around here. Alright, so we have this staircase space all filled in, looking good. Now we could carry on to all of this other space here at this level. So let's go through and start filling in the floors. So I'm going to switch to the dark oak planks. And I'm going to flip around over here to the top of the staircase space. I'll look right here at this space. And I'll bring a strip of the dark oak planks just going straight across all the way to that wall there. Then I'll just bring this straight across until we're just like right here in front of where this quartz is. So I'll bring it straight across here, just like that. So I'll have it now just right here along the front side of the quartz. Now I'm going to bring it over until we're lined up here at this second block where this wall is. So bring it along over here until we are lined up with that second block like that. We'll go ahead and just connect this together here. So now you can see all of this remaining space I'm going to fill in with the dark oak planks. Alright, so all of that is filled in. Let's go ahead and do this space here. This is just going to be a closet area. So all we really have to do is just bring it straight across right around here. Just so that we still have 2 layers right above the floors here, which is where the walls will actually be. So you don't have to worry about wasting your time filling in all these other gaps. We'll do the same on this side, just bring it straight across here. So now, when you fill in this back side, we have a total of 6 spaces wide. Now we could go through and fill in all the remaining space throughout the middle. Let's flip around over here. And I'm going to be using the quartz bricks. And this is where the bathroom space is going to be. So, we'll go ahead and just add 2 extra layers right here. And then we'll just bring it straight across all the way over till we just match up here to that light gray concrete, to where these walls were left off, just like that. Go ahead and bring this straight across all the way to that wall. And then we'll just go through and fill in all of the remaining space, just straight across like that. So now all this remaining space throughout the middle will fill in. Alright, so now this will be the bathroom space. Now let's just continue going through and marking out where the rest of the walls are going to be. So let's just go right here where we left off these stripped spruce logs. Now I'm just going to bring these 2 layers just straight across all the way to this other wall. Just like that. Now over here, I'm going to bring it in by 4 spaces. We'll have the extra layer right on top of it. Go ahead and remove these 2 blocks here on the floor and have some stripped dark oak logs, just like that. And now back to the stripped spruce logs. Go ahead and carry on with the 2 layers straight across here at this side, just like that. And now go ahead and do these 2 spaces here at the left side of the window. Right below the window here, we have to get these wood blocks and fill in these 2 spaces. Now back to the logs. And we'll go ahead and bring this over until we just meet up with the edge of the dark oak planks here for the floors. So just right here. And I'm going to have 2 spaces going out here at this left side, and then just 1 space here at the right. In the floor, we'll have our divider with the stripped dark oak logs right here. And we'll have the other layer on the bathroom side. Alright, so now let's head on back over here at the top of the staircase. I am going to have a little hallway space before you actually enter the bedroom that's going to be here. So we'll switch back to these stripped spruce logs again. And right here at this space, I'm going to have 2 logs going up. We'll have 2 of the stripped dark oak logs here on the floor again. And then I'll have another 2 stripped spruce logs going up here. And then another set going out from the corner right here. We'll go ahead and just fill in the rest of the space. So now you can see, you walk up here at the top of the staircase, we just have this little hallway space before you enter the bedroom here. Let's look on over here at this space. And we'll carry on with 2 extra layers of this stripped spruce logs on each side. And we'll go ahead and do the same here at the back as well. Let's grab our light gray concrete again and fill in the back wall here. And we'll flip around over here to the bathroom next. You can see I have the quartz pillar. I'm going to have 2 layers to shape out where the walls for the bathroom are going to be. So I'll just look here at the doorway space. I'll have 2 of the quartz pillars going up here. Then what I'm going to do is remove this corner and replace that with the quartz pillar as well. And then we'll just start right here, continue along, and bring this all the way till... how about we just leave it right there? And then we'll bring this straight across to this side, like that. And then we'll cover up this entire wall over here. And then we have the window side right here. And then the other 2 spaces remaining at the other side of the doorway. So now we have our bathroom space all shaped out. So for the bathroom, I'm going to be using white concrete. For everywhere else, we'll be using the light gray concrete. our ceilings, we're going to need the gray concrete. And then we'll also need these dark oak stairs. So let's look at the bathroom space first. So I'll switch to the white concrete. Go ahead and add a first layer right on top of the quartz. We'll do a second layer after that. Then a third layer. And probably just a fourth layer will do it. Here at this back side is where the bathtub space is going to be. So what I am going to be sure to do is grab the quartz bricks. And we'll have a layer right on top of the quartz here. We'll bring it out by 2 here at this right side. I'll have 2 here at this left side as well. And then I'll do the other layer right below it. So we'll go ahead and just replace all of this with the quartz bricks. We don't really have to worry about this final layer here because this is where the quartz will be for the bathtub. That'll all be covered up. Let's continue going up right here though and add some more quartz bricks like that. And I'll do the same at this side as well. And now everywhere else we'll go ahead and carry on with the rest of the white concrete. So it's just going to be 4 layers in height. I think that should be good. Just like that. Over here at this side, we'll just bring it up as far as we can. Right there. And that is about it for the white concrete. We will have a little bit more above the doorway here. So actually, right here at this layer, we have this other corner space like that. And then you can see this is where our door frame will be. So this is what the bathroom space is looking like so far. We'll head on into the bedroom now. And we'll grab the light gray concrete again. And pretty much just where we already marked out all of these logs, we'll go ahead and bring up the 4 layers of the light gray concrete. So over here you can see we'll just bring it up as far as we can. Go right around our doorway here. Go up at this layer. Go ahead and fill all of this in here. That's all looking pretty good. Fill in this entire wall. Just like that. We have this wall right here down the middle. Go straight across and down right here. Bring this down. Let's see. Yeah, 1 more layer. Just like that. So we just have the 4 spaces for our door frame. We have all of this space here. This space here, we really don't have to worry about. That's just going to be covered up with the ceiling stairs anyway. But we'll go ahead and just fill it in. And then right here, once again, just the 4 layers again. Go right around our doorway opening. And fill in this entire side. There we go, looking like that. So now we just have to go through and cover up all the extra space for the ceilings. So how about we head on into the closet space first. I'll have the first layer of dark oak stairs on this side. The next layer up, we'll bring it all the way here to this layer because that's going to shape out where the door frame will be. We'll do the same on this side. And then go down right here. And now we have our dark oak trap doors on each side here, right below those stairs. So there we go, we got our nice door frame for the closet space. Now we'll do the same door frame right here. There we go. And then we have our doubled up door frame here. There we go. Now let's fill in the rest of the ceiling space here for this bedroom. So I'll look over here at this side first. We'll have the first layer of stairs like that. The second layer after it. And then the third layer. And we'll do a 4th layer. I'll flip around over to this side and do the same thing. We just have to skip over a little bit of the window space. So we'll have our first layer right here. Our second layer will just go straight across the gap. Then the third layer. And the fourth layer. And then we'll have some of the, how about we do smooth quartz blocks to fill in that empty space here. There we go. All of the other space throughout the middle here now, I'm going to use gray concrete. So just at the next layer up, I'll fill all of it in. There we go. Oh, hold up, I missed a space right here. And you know what? If you really wanted to, you could just connect the stairs so it looks like the crown molding. So you could have it connected right there. And then wrapping around right here. So it looks like this. I think I am actually going to keep it like that. So now it looks like we have some crown molding up here. Let's head on into this hallway space. Make sure not to forget about all of this here. So I'm going to do one layer here, going straight across. And then we'll do a second layer right here. And then how about we do a third layer? Right here, I'm actually just going to have the gray concrete. Oh, no, I'm not actually. That's a little bit too low. I don't like how it's close to that door frame. So we'll just go ahead and have one more layer of the stairs right here. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll just leave it with the 3 layers. And here at this 4th layer, I'll have the gray concrete. So how about we add our light source right now? So I have the sea lantern. Just 2 right here should be fine. I'll just cover that up with some dark oak trapdoors. So we have a nice light source there. And right here should be fine. We have that sea lantern there. I think this should be good. So now, in here, let's add a little light source. So how about we do a sea lantern right here and another one here. And I'm going to cover it up with some dark oak slabs here. There we go. Here for this closet space, not really much we could do. We'll just add a light source when we add the furnishings. Over here for the bathroom now, we'll carry on back to the dark oak stairs. I'll have the 4 layers going just straight across right here. Flip around to this side, do the same thing. Make sure to skip over the window again. And then go straight across here at the 2nd layer. We have our 3rd layer and the 4th layer. Fill this in with the smooth quartz blocks. And then the rest of it with the gray concrete. Oh, hang on. Did I go up too high right here? Yeah, I guess I did 5 layers by accident. Bring that back down. Right there. Oh wait, never mind. I see what the problem is. This has 3 layers, and that is 2. This should only be 2 layers here, but you know what? I think I'm actually just going to leave it as it is. And we'll have a light source going right down, maybe in this direction. So I have a sea lantern there, and then I'll just cover this up with some trapdoors like that. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it at that here for part 5 for this tutorial on how to build a traditional suburban house. If this did help you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in part 6. We should be finishing the build. We're just going to be doing all of the furnishings.